Good morning, so here I am going for my monthly mark making. Can you see the lovely snowdrops there now out? And whew, I'm a bit out of breath. So this is the path down to the small area where I'm doing my monthly marking seasons. Sorry if it's a bit juddery. I just want you to see how I approach this. So this is literally a few minutes from where I live. And here we are. You can start seeing the views now as I come down. So carrying on down this path, you can hear the traffic in the roads below. So this is in Mosley, and it's really rather nice. Much calmer than January's thing. So I'm going to get myself set up now, coming to the benches, going to set myself up, and I'll come back to you sharing the mark making. So I just thought I'd show you a little bit of this corner because this is the February mark making, and actually, although there's some really similar colours to January as you'd expect, today it's much calmer, thank goodness, and I can see much further into the distance, and so I've tried to reflect that in the mark making on this corner here. I don't know if you can hopefully just see that. And then there's lots of kind of goldy colours because it is a little bit richer in colour today, so I've tried to again reflect some of those things as well. Anyway, I will share the whole thing when it's done, and obviously the folded version. So this is the A2 mark making for February, and hopefully you can see that I've actually folded it, made the folds for it to be folded into 4 lengthways and 3 the other way, so that I can now fold it into the booklet. So if I lay it down, hopefully you'll be able to see how that works. So it's 4 on the length, and then hopefully you can see the 3 on the width. So there's a join there and a join there, and I'm going to fold it into the booklet. So this is the cut sheet. So I've cut it 3/4 of the way that way and 3/4 of the way from that end, and now what I'm going to do is to fold it up. So all I have to do is fold it like this, and then that goes that, and then it goes backwards on itself, and then forwards and forwards again, and then underneath itself, and forwards and forwards. So this is the finished booklet. So this is the finished February booklet, so I'll just take you through it. So I think what I'm going to need to do now, after the doing 2, is in order for me to ensure that the mark making is as varied and interesting and different as possible, I think I'm going to sort of start to identify a framework of things I want to explore, so that I'm not just sort of lulled into doing the same old thing, because that's the kind of the danger with this, that each month will be, I mean, the colours will necessarily be different, and I'll need to make sure that I take out the colours with me that I need, so that I can make the most of it. So that's the finished booklet. My favourite one, I think, is that one, and I just like the variety. So variety is going to be key, so I think I'm going to have to write myself a list of lots of different prompts of things to consider when I'm out there, so that I make the most of each of the monthly visits. So thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it, and please do subscribe if you aren't already, and I'd love to know what you think and make comments. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.